Boo! Boo! Hello? Hello everybody, it's time for some art! My god, and I checked, my 3D avatar mostly works over here. So I'm gonna at least try to use my 3D avatar for art. If it doesn't work too well, then we'll probably have to switch back to 2D, but I think it should work. I think I got this set up good enough anyway. Oh, you're gonna like see my hand doing all kinds of stuff, aren't you? Oh, that's gonna be fun. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. You're just gonna see me just... I wish I could like hold a pencil. Alright, well that's gonna be fun. Anyways, we're gonna start off today with some vaccinated badge. Actually, just one, so just a single vaccinated badge. After that, we're gonna move to some Paintovers stuff. Ooh, gosh. Since I'm going to be doing a new game after I finish Metopia, plan is to do a Paintover so I can, you know, effectively share what game I'm playing, you know, in a fun, easy to look at format. Alright, let's just get the sketch here. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna start off with line art. I did the sketch last night, just cause, you know, quick, easy, get it out of the way. But today we should be able to do the line art and probably also the coloring. We'll see. Yeah, let's just get to going. Okay, so we have... Let me get the reference here. Okay, so they're a husky. A green and blue husky, they say. Let me just get in there. I'm actually quite tired today. Is anybody else tired today? Just, it's like so stormy today. I feel like that is making me just want to sleep. Just want to go take a nap. But I love just like looking over at OBS and seeing my hand just like all over the place. I wonder if I could probably do something fun with that, actually. I could. Ideas for future. Here we go. Beep, beep, beep. It's actually been a hot minute since I've done art on stream, hasn't it? It's always been games lately. I don't know. My viewer basically seems to mostly enjoy games. We play a lot of games. But sometimes I gotta put games on hold so I can get some work done, you know? I'm gonna color that part in. Just all the way. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Gosh, I'm using new Bluetooth headphones, and oh my god, the quality is so bad. The audio is so crunchy for me. Sus. So sus. Hey, I Stinky Junkrat, what are you doing? I'm a kitty cat. You can see my hand drawing, and I kind of forgot that you guys would be able to see that. In the future I might like make like a little drawing to put in front of me, so like, you know, there's like a tablet or a table or something in front of me so you don't like see my hand just like floating in the middle of the air. Like nothing, like I'm just being crazy. I don't know, I think it's fun though. I think it's cool seeing my hand. Oh, my alarm's in there too now. You can sometimes you'll probably see this hand pressing buttons. You saw it, super cute, yeah. I don't know, I love having hands. It's so... I don't know, for a while I was like, you know, 2D avatars are or where it's at. They're so cute and so customized, and but then I got this 3D avatar. I'm like, oh wait a minute, you can like really see what I'm doing though, and that's like really fun. You haven't been able to catch your streams because you've been so busy with stuff. I feel that. It's been a busy month in general. Like I've been doing so many commissions this month. Mainly because I have a really big car insurance payment coming up next month. And with how I do my finances, I earn the money for next month, this month, if that makes sense. So like anything I earn in the current month is what I use to spend in the next month. That way, like, you know, I never overspend or anything. I know exactly what my limit is. I know exactly how much money I have to spend per month. And it, like, I don't know, it helps out. But yeah, that means that I am pushing real hard to get through commissions this month. Because car insurance is dumb. You're in commissions as well? Yeah. That artist life, isn't it? Oh my god, speaking of the artist life. so you know how, assuming that you shop on Amazon, which almost everybody does, you know, you get offers every now and again, like, wow, sign up for our Amazon credit card and you'll get a $100 gift card. Well, I got an offer for a $150 gift card, and that's the best I've ever seen, so I went for it. And now I have a $150 gift card for Amazon, and I'm really tempted to buy a Cricut, which is like a fancy cutting machine. You know, you can like cut like vinyl stuff, like wooden charm, like, well, depending on what model you get, you can cut out like wooden charms or like thin like aluminum stuff, or stickers. You can cut stickers, make die cut stickers. Like, it's amazing what you can do with it, and I want it so bad. And now I have more money, and I'm like, I maybe give it a couple more months and I'll be able to like make up the rest of it. But like that $150 gift card is like, oh my god. I want it. I want it. I want to sell stickers and stuff. I want to do that too, but I don't want to add something else for me to focus on. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Like, I want it, but I'm also like, I don't need it. I don't sell merch right now. That's a huge investment to get into, to sell merch. Even when I get a photography set up for my suitors, well, that's, you know, that's fair. Like, for you, photography setup like is pretty good, because then you can actually, like, you know, like portray your final completed works, or even your work in progress stuff, like, really well. Like, I don't know, I think, like, you know, it's like, it kind of ties into your current thing a little bit, you know? Like getting a good, like, you know, backdrop, and then like at least one solid camera with like maybe one or two lenses, like that'd be good. My boyfriend is really into photography. I'm actually looking at it right now. We have like a shelf right above our desks, and he has like a ton of lenses and cameras just like sitting on it. Like, for me, where you live has a lot of nice art on the walls. Oh, and plain brick. Oh, that's so pretty. And a plain white wall. Yeah, that's actually super good. But yeah, like, it's very nice having just like a good camera around, or, you know, like that stuff you just like, you want to like get really good pictures of it. I know my boyfriend actually sold my suit maker one of his older cameras, because, you know, she needed something better than just a phone. I think she's been liking it. She's still getting used to it though. But like, yeah, it is definitely like a learning curve to figure out the professional camera stuff. Yeah, we like he's like super into it though. We have so many cameras, so many like light fixture thingies. It's like, if I want like a good photo of something, I just go like, oh, boyfriend, please take pictures for me. And then he's like, oh, okay. He also helps me with my setup for like my fursuit streams. So, you know, he used to do that at his old job. Please, can we pictures? Please. Please, I want pictures, please. Can I have them? Can you take the pictures of me? Am I pretty enough for your pictures, please? Please? I love the facial expressions. I have a few more face expressions to add. I was working on them last night. I just kind of forgot to push that into the program I'm using. So hopefully, maybe by tomorrow, in my... What am I doing tomorrow? Metopia stream. I'll have some new expressions to use. Nothing fancy. There's like a pouty face one, like, you know, where my cheeks get puffed out. And there's one other one. What was the other one? I don't remember. It was late last night. I was tired. And I was just like, you know what's a good thing to do right now? Work on my 3D avatar and make it look nicer. By work on it, I mean I just clicked on some sliders and changed the sliders around till it looked different. I didn't actually do any 3D work. God, it's warm in here today. Why is it so toasty? Who said it could be summertime and make it warm outside and then make it warm inside too? What actually, hold on, wait, let me get my phone here. Where's my phone? Oh my god, it's way back here. Oh, there we go. What temperature is it? Home. Nope, that's the wrong one. Wait, no. Sorry, we have a smart thermostat, so I'm checking on the temperature. Ugh, I gotta sign in? I thought I was already signed in. Oh, wait, that's right, I have a new phone. I never logged in on the new phone. Hold on, one more. Alexa, what's the temperature in the living room? Woo! I mean, it's not awful. It's 74 degrees in the living room, which is like close to my max temperature that I'm comfortable with. Like max I can do is like 75, maybe 76 on a good day. It's just so warm. It even like we had like a huge thunderstorm last night. I thought it would cool off a little bit. I think it's because we live on a 3rd floor. Like, we get all the heat from, like, you know, our downstairs neighbors and everything. Alright. Eyeball. I'm gonna go back to that eyeball later. I can't draw the curve. Alright, what layer am I on? Okay, I'm on a brand new layer. Is that great? Wait a minute. Is that a different... No, that was just the glare on the screen. Oh yeah, there's a glare on my screen. Alexa, kitchen light off. Thank you. There we go. There goes with the glare. I'm like, why is there a big glare on my screen? It's cloudy outside. It's like, well, duh. There's the kitchen light right behind me. You have so many refs to get done for your own characters. Oh yeah, you got the. Oh god, how many was it? Like 7? Well, at least 7 characters that you want me to draw. I don't know how many refs are done though. I'm excited for that, to be honest. Guilty of having too many. See, like, I always, like, I find characters, I'm like, oh my god, I want that, but then I'm like, I'm never gonna do anything with them. I'll just feel bad for owning them because I don't know, I buy it and then I abandon it. I don't know, I've thought about getting into, like, adoptables. It's like, I can still, like, design characters, because I love doing that. And then I just sell them off. Then I guess the issue with that is sometimes you love a design a little too much, and you're like, oh no, wait, I don't want to get rid of that one. But I'm also never going to use it for anything. And you just got a new one, oh my god. You're just going crazy. See, I only have, oh my god, how many do I have? I think like 4 or 5 characters, technically. You know, there's the one that this avatar is based off of, which is my main, you know, my main Sona avatar thingy. And then there's my fishy boy, which I love to death, but I never do anything with. And then there's my old high school Sona, which is... it's edgy. I thought I was so edgy in high school, but, yeah, so there's that old Sona that I don't know, I keep the art around because it was like, you know, part of my life at that point. Then I think I have what do I have? It's not a ferret. What is it? It's a it's like a ferret. It's like a God, I can't even remember the species of my own character. It's like some kind of mustelid. Then I think I might have one more. I don't know. I obviously care very much about my characters, see? I can only focus on like one or two at most. Okay, there's a good mouth, I think. Oops. The only he's got is a Coatimundi. Coati... something. What is that? I don't know what that is. Well, I'm assuming it's a made-up thing. Is it? Or is that a real... I mean, I guess I don't know every animal. No, they're real... Oh, wait, I'm gonna Google it now. I'm gonna Google it. Coatimundi. Oh my god, right there. Ooh! Oh my god, they're like a lemur red panda, badger. Yeah, they're a red panda lemur badger. Oh my god, they're so cute. Is it a badger? Wait, the face shape. Is that what I'm thinking of, a badger? Yeah, it's kind of badger-ish. I think it's something else I'm thinking of, though. Long snoop. Long snoopers. It's such a cute little boy. Oh. Red panda lemur badger. Yeah, it's red panda lemur badger. That's a mouthful. Yeah. I mean, that's what it looks like, though. I mean, I guess I could have pulled it up on stream, huh? I guess I could have shown everybody else what it looked like. Hold on, let me just... Oh my god. Why can't I draw today? What's happening? Anyway, let me go Google that really quick. Coatimundi. Images. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. This is the red panda lemur badger. I still think the face shape is something... It's more closer to something else I'm thinking of. It's kind of badger-ish. But the face is longer. I don't know what I'm thinking of, though. But yeah, look, it's red panda lemur badger. It's so cute. I love their tail. Like, I love how poofy this tail is. Anyways, that's cute. Let me close that. Antelope. It's an antelope. I don't know if I would say it's like an antelope. I don't know. It's definitely a cute little boy, though. Okay. Is that fluffy? It's fluffy. It's a little too fluffy. It looks fluffy in the wrong way. Let's try... like that fluffy? No, it still doesn't look right. Why can't you just look right? Hello? These headphones are a bit broken. But they're Bluetooth, so it means I can actually move around. You see, my wired headphones have such a short cable. Like, I don't have any wiggle room. But the sound is great. The sound quality is amazing. But I just can't move anywhere. Okay. Oh my god, you ever get like weird pains in your body and you're just like, am I dying? Is this it? Is this the end? Do I have VR? I don't. I wish I did. I want a VR set so bad. But I also have no space for VR. Like, I know you can play VR while like sitting. But I don't know, like I'd want to do it standing. And I have no space for that. Yeah, like I know it'd work out fine, but like I wanna stand. I wanna be able to stand. Just like I don't know. It just doesn't feel the same if you do it while sitting down. I want the full experience. I wanna walk around, I wanna hit my face on the wall. I want to smack the controllers on everything. Actually, with how my apartment is, I would actually still hit my controllers on everything, even if I was sitting down. There's not space. No space. You'd give up the majority of your computer setup. Oh. For a VR setup that works. Oh, yeah. See, like, I need my computer too much. Like, you know, this is my main income right now. I can't just, like, ditch it. You got 16 monitors? Holy crap! You have like screen space. You know, kind of same. I have 3, but it's very horribly set up. So, I'm gonna scoot over here. So I got an... Oh, okay, so it's kind of an L-shaped desk area, but it's 2 desks. Like, one here, one here. This is where my chair is. And so I have one monitor here, you know, keyboard in the middle, mouse, whatever. Like, that's fine. But then my drawing tablet is so big, it has to go on its own desk over here. And it's so massive. So like right now, like my chair is actually facing towards my drawing tablet. So if I want to like look at anything else, I have to like turn my neck 90 degrees to look that way. Because right now I'm looking this way at the screen, because like it's a screened tablet. It's really stupid, but I have no other way to set it up, so I just kind of deal with it. I don't know. It's whatever. You have a U shape. See, that sounds nice. If I had a larger apartment, I could probably figure something else out with my desk, but I don't. 2 rows of monitors. That's. I'd probably enjoy a 3rd monitor, but I feel like past that might be a little too much. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, you gotta watch all the security cams. I've never actually played 5 Nights at Freddy's. I've never even really watched people play it either. Like I've seen like a little bit of gameplay, but like not much. Yeah, it's actually really cool. Just imagine being able to see everything. You prefer the fan-made stuff? I've never even looked at the fan-made stuff. I've never looked at the original stuff. You have a 3-year-old gaming laptop, Pog! You know? Sometimes that's all you need. See, I need a desktop just because I do some beefy stuff. Where's my hand going? Hello? There you go. Oh, it's because it sees me pressing buttons over here. But yeah, I have a beefy setup just because, you know, I do beefy things with my computer. Like Photoshop while streaming and also, you know, basically mocap. Specs, I've got a 3080, GTX 3080, and a 5900X. Oh my god, what is it? It's a CPU. Why am I blanking on the name? Oh my god. I've also got a 1 terabyte M.2 SSD. What else is there? Ryzen, that's it. It's a Ryzen CPU. Oops, Ryzen. I mean, really, that's like the main stuff. I've also got 32 gigabyte of RAM. Yeah, that's always fun. I think that's like all the main stuff, right? Yeah. But yeah, I love it. It's a good computer. It's also RGB because, you know, gamer. You gotta really show up how gay your gamer can be with RGB. But yeah, it's a good computer. I love it. Definitely a big upgrade from what I had just earlier this year. It was not holding on very well. Okay. I'm not gonna do that part. Oh god. I mean, I've seen some other streamers write their computer specs down, like, in the, like, what is that called down there? I don't know, the below stream area where all the button stuff is. Maybe I should do that too. You're hoping to get a desktop with pretty good power after you move? Yeah. Desktops are just really nice to have, even if it's not, like, a very strong one. Like, desktops are just... you got more room to put more stuff in it, I guess. Like, it's just generally better than a laptop. Plus, you know, you can always upgrade components. I love desktops because you can't drop them. That is so true. Can't just yeet them across. I mean, I guess if you really tried, you could. But you typically don't just yeet your desktop across the place. You also thought about getting a decent laptop and changing it to Ubuntu because you're trying to use Python with Windows. Yeah, I've never really done anything with Python past, oh god, what class was that? I think it was Programming 1. That was a long time ago. It's my life now. Oh, yeah. My life is drawing on the internet. I keep meaning to, like, you know, learn, or, like, not even learn, but, like, just keep programming something so I don't get too rusty. But whoops, that didn't happen. So now I'm rusty. Alright. Thickening up these lines a little bit. You've been exposed to a Discord app called Pylon, and now you're a little obsessed. It's Appception. What does it do? Are you just able to, like, do Python things in it? I've truthfully never really looked at any, like, Discord add-on thingies. Plugins, whatever. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to pop the syringe off. I'm just gonna draw a straight line connecting that. There we go. Now that won't cause any problems when we try to color it in. Let's do a little bit of fluff back here. Let's you build an app for Discord through Pylon using JavaScript. Oh. Interesting. Most of the stuff that I've done post-graduation is just, I don't know, like kind of website building, I guess. But I've never actually finished a website. I just like start them and then I'm like, okay, I'm bored now, and then I move on. You literally made a function to tell the app to tell me hi. Now you're happy, all good. Just be like, I'm lonely, Discord, talk to me. Hi. It's the little things, but yeah, it really is. Okay, well, it's kinda... I'll keep that. I'll let that stay there for now. Alright, now I'm gonna move up to the ear. Hello, Mr. Ear. Alright, this one's gonna be interesting because it needs to have an earring that flips. Like, there's an earring on his, I guess, the character's left ear, which means that when it's on it's like it's a double-sided badge, so on the other side the earring has to be on the other side. I have to like account for that when I draw this, draw the ears, try to like sneak it in there. I think this one, I can kind of pretend like on the other end this is going to be like a little fluff. Alright, let's clean that edge. Then we can kind of like... See, so this is like a fluff. We can like pretend it kind of comes off this way. For this fluff. It looks a little bit weird. Let me go like that. I think that might work out. There we go. Oh my god, my nose is itchy! Why does my nose always itch on stream? Is it because I like talk and I don't know, it just vibrates something? You just shows how much of a loner it makes it when you say that your app's telling you hi. You're just so lonely, you need somebody to talk to. Yeah, you talk so much. See, I'm like... I don't know, I generally don't actually talk that much. I'm generally a very quiet person. Oop. Yeah. I don't know, I guess like in a certain company I can get pretty talkative. But I don't know, I just... Or like, you know, on stream I kind of like push myself to talk a little bit more openly instead of just like sitting there and being quiet, I guess. I kind of started streaming partly to kind of get over that, that part of myself that's just like, yeah, let's just sit here and not say a word. Let's just stare at things. Because, you know, I'm not... Like, I'm a little socially awkward. I'm not like, you know, I'm not like bad like some people are. Like, I can socialize. It's just... I just don't. I don't know, I guess there's also like, it's also partially social anxiety. Like, I get nervous, like, I don't go up to people and talk to them, but if somebody comes up and talks to me, I'm fine with that. But like, I don't know, I'm just like, oh, what if they're busy? Oh, you know, I don't want to be bothering them. You know, they don't even know me. I don't want to be weird. You know, it's like that whole thing. You're ambivert, you need social interaction, but you need time to throw my face into a game. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I think my boyfriend's kind of the same way. He's more. I'd say he's probably more introvert. Well, like he's definitely kind of ambivert in a bit, in like a sense. I'm very much introvert. I can go a very long time without social interaction. I'm like, yeah, this is great. It also means that it's kind of hard for me to keep up with friends because I kind of just, like, I don't know. Like, a lot of the time people, you know, text their friends when they're kind of bored or they just want to talk to somebody. I never really get that urge, you know? Like, sometimes I do, but like a lot of the time it's like, yeah, I'm just vibing. I don't need to talk to anybody. I don't really feel the need to talk to people right now. So, whoops, it's really hard to manage friends when you just don't have the urge to talk to people. It used to be that way? Yeah, it's... I tried to, like, tell, like, or, like, I guess... Not really force myself, but remind myself, there we go. To check up on my friends at least every now and again. Because otherwise I'll just kind of forget. And I'll just be like, oh yeah, sorry, I just kind of disappeared for a few weeks because I just got lost in my own little groove, I guess. There we go, clean that line. You're right, when I switched, I'm a social like butterfly with all the people that I talk to, and she draws a lot. Hey, I draw a lot. Am I the one that loves to sit, loves to work while it's raining? Oh my god, I love it too. It's actually, is it still raining? It looks like it's still raining here. Like, I just love to do anything while it's raining. Just, if it's raining, I'm happy. I love it. It just got here. Oh, good. Yeah, it's been raining here. I think like most of the morning. It's not like a heavy rain, it's just like, you know, it's just like a constant like kind of drizzle, I guess. Last night we got like a little bit of thunder, but never got that close. It definitely rained. Oopsies. Usually my friends in VA can tell me what weather I'm gonna have because I'm like right below y'all. Yeah. Yeah, we got some rain. A long day, or a long night of rain. And it looks like it's probably gonna rain most of the day today. It looks very cloudy outside. It stormed last night while we were at Disney Springs. Wind, rain, and... I really miss Disney Springs. So it's just so nice to walk around there. Also, probably even larger part of it, I miss Earl of Sandwich. That's my favorite sandwich shop. And it's in Disney Springs, and now I'm not in Florida anymore. I want to go back just for Earl of Sandwich. Just give me their sandwich, please. Why do they have to have such good sandwiches and not be here where I am in Virginia? How dare they do that to me? I'm gonna actually draw that pupil in a minute here. Let me get the other eyeball lined up. Do I do cookies? I eat cookies, and I make cookies sometimes. I love cookies. I want cookies. But I kind of want... Oh god, now my sweet tooth is kicking in. I'm like, yeah, I could go for a cookie right now. Gideon's Big House is a must. Oh, I've never heard of that. Gideon's Big House. Oh my god, so back before I went to Florida for college, I went to another college in Richmond. And they had a cookie place that delivered in the middle of the night. Like, it was, I guess, specifically like a late night cookie shop. So like if at 3 a.m. you want cookies and you don't feel like leaving your dorm, you literally just like ordered it and they would deliver it to you, and it was amazing. It was really good cookies too. See, they're big, soft, and they stay gooey for like a week or so. Oh my god, they probably wouldn't last a week or so. Insomniac cookies. Oh yeah, that was actually the name of it, Insomniac cookies. Yeah, I ate some good cookies. I only ate there like a couple times because they were kind of expensive. But it was a good time. What school did I go to? I went to VCU in Richmond for only a year. I didn't realize it was a party college until after I got there, and I was like, oh, I want to leave. I mean that, and also after a year I decided I want to go more of a programming route instead of a psychology route. And VC didn't really have the best computer science program. But yeah, the party part didn't help at all. I have my dorm mates were not great. They were all very much party girls, and I was like, hi, can I be alone in my room all day, please? Most big unis don't for some reason, right? Like, why? There's another college that I got accepted into when I first applied for colleges that has a really good program. It's called a GMU. And if I had known I was gonna like program, I probably would have gone there. But then I didn't, so whoops. Take your party somewhere else, God. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. All the goddamn time. They would have... Oh my god, so like my dorm mates, my god, I think they had a party like almost every night of the week, and it was like so bad. Most days I would end up going to the library. We had a 24-hour library on campus. So I would just go to the library and just like do homework or something in the middle of the night, just so I don't have to be near the party. Or sometimes, you know, I'll be like, alright, whatever, I'll put in like some earplugs and try to sleep through it. But then for some reason they put like the beer stash inside my dorm room, so like it'd be the door constantly opening and closing for people to get beer or whatever. And it was just like, please, please, I just want to do good in school. Oh my god, not to mention, okay. I could go on about my experiences in a dorm forever, but probably the most standout experience was one night I went out with a friend to a Rocky Horror show, which, you know, for those of you that are aware of it, it's like it's a big thing for people. Like, they dress up. It's a big thing, but yeah, it was like a whole theatrical thing on campus. So we went, and it was a good time. It was a late night showing though, which means it started at midnight and ended at I don't even know when. So then, you know, it was a good time. It was over. I went back to my dorm. As soon as I walk into the dorm building, there's like, you know, ambulances everywhere, people being pulled out on stretchers, and I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. I guess I'll go to my dorm room now. I get in the elevator, I go up to my floor, and then I get out of the elevator. The entire floor is trashed. Our, okay, what do you call them? RAs? Room assistant? I don't know. Basically the person in charge of our, all of the dorms on that floor, you know, had like a cute little bulletin with like, you know, like colored paper put up all over the bulletin, you know, cute little like pictures cut out. It was so cute, and somebody just like ripped it to shreds and tossed it all over the ground. And I was like, okay, well that's freaking rude. That's so mean. It also smelled like weed. Like, it smelled real bad of weed when I was up there. So then I'm like, okay, well that's kind of rude. Let me go into my room. I go into my room. There's like a bunch of random people passed out on the couch in like the common area, but like, you know, that's whatever, that's normal. So then I walk into my room, and then the first thing I see, facing, you know, on my side of the dorm room, by my bed, is like a huge drawing of like a, what was it, like a flower or like a tree or something, all over the wall in Sharpie. It was, yeah. And there was Yep, and Sharpie. And to make it even worse, it was my Sharpies. I had just bought those Sharpies for an art project for one of my classes. And they used my Sharpies. They stole my Sharpies out of my desk and drew all over the wall with them. Because they were drunk, they pressed down really, really hard. It's like the tips were completely fucked. They're like all squished and broken. Time to get the isopropyl alcohol? No, that stuff was not coming off. It was not coming off. For the walls and their eyes. Perfect. Yeah, so for a while there, I had just a giant, really bad looking giant tree or flower or something on my wall. It was like kind of smudgy in some places because once they like, you know, kind of wore off of their drunkenness a little bit, they realized like, oh shit. They tried to clean it off, it didn't work. Eventually they got paint, but they did not take my advice. So they got the wrong shade of paint. So there's just like a weird, awkwardly large blob on my wall of differently colored paint for a while. Thankfully, when we moved out, the inspector didn't notice, or they didn't care. So we never got charged for it. So that was good. Well, at least they went, oh shit, yeah, at least they did that. But couldn't they have done it on, like, you know, my roommate's side of the room? Not mine. Also with my Sharpies, like, why? Why'd they do that to me? What did I ever do? They wanted to write something pretty. No, we never interacted. I shared a room with that person for a whole year and I don't remember their name. Or really anything about them. I don't know anything about them. We never talked. Like, I think we spoke maybe like 3 sentences the whole time we lived together. Like, that was... I never shared rooms in college ever. I recommend never sharing a room. It's awful. Unless you, like, really know the person and you're really comfortable with them, don't share. Don't share. Like, I guess even if you know the person, what if your sleeping schedules don't, like, align up, you know? Like, I'm a pretty light sleeper. So, like, you know, anytime, you know, there's, like, somebody else moving around in the room, I wake up. It's like, it's just a bad time. It's such a bad time. Like, dorms can be fun if you're rooming with the right people. And if you get your own room. Otherwise, it's just awful. I'm just like having so many flashbacks of living in a dorm now. It was awful. There's like so much partying. Thankfully I had like a night owl friend that would always be with, or not always, but a lot of the time be with me in the library at like 3 AM. The community is all supportive when I'm not a bunch of drunks and forget that you... Yeah. Shows of kids during COVID that got their own dorm. Oh my god, yeah. A lot of people at my old college were not able to get their own dorm room, and I'm like, that's dumb. It's not like our college is too big that they don't have the space. They have the space, it's just they don't care. That's an eyeball. Yep, that looks like an eyeball. Yep. Oh. No. No. Yeah, okay, we'll keep that one. That maybe? Okay, the inner part needs to be a little smaller, but I think that's about right. Let's see, is that good? I think that's good. Okay. Eyeballs. Good. Oh. Oh my god, why am I so sleepy? Is it because it's rainy today? Ow! I saw that. I saw you throw a thing. I'm thinking I was catching it in my mouth or something. Got you. Oh yeah, you got me. You got me heckin' good. Okay. Bum. Alright, we're almost done with the lining here. It's got an ear, the hair, and a single cheek fluff. Let me actually go and just get that cheek fluff out of the way. Make them pay with demon fire. Oh, okay, let's do... Okay, fire... Wait, fire? Hello? Fire? Hello? Did it not go? Wait, why? Excuse me? Alright, well, I'll just... Ah! I'll manually put it on. Oh my god. Let's do blue. I love blue fire. Yeah, well, I need to look at my butt. Hat! I got a pie hat. The demons aren't doing their job. Yeah, I don't know where they are, but I had to manually set the fire myself. Oh my god. Hi. Oh, there we go. I need to get an elbow rest. There we go. My elbows are very bony, and like I have to rest my elbow on the table so I can press the buttons that are like on the side of the screen over this way. And it hurts, my elbow. My elbow hurt. Alright, let's just get this cheek fluff. Excuse you. My drawing not good enough for you, huh? That why you're throwing things at me? Ooh! What do we get? What do we get? We got pizza! Mmm, tasty. Oh, and a pie. Hi. It's a pizza pie! Thank you for the food! My god. You know, I'm glad I was actually able to eat that pizza. Because, oh my god, it's sometimes so hard to, like, get the thing in my mouth. Sometimes my hands just don't work. They're working actually really well, though, on here. Alright, let me erase this little bit. There we go. This is now becoming the distract-see from drawing stream. It always is. Every time I draw, it's always distract me. Food! Ooh, it's another pizza. Ooh, tasty. Man, I haven't actually gotten pizza ones in a while. Normally it's like apples or sandwiches. There we go. There's some cheek fluff. Let's go this way. And I'm just gonna put the ref away for a second so I can draw this ear. And this hair. It's always a pie on your head so far. Yeah. It's only ever pie or box. Sometimes it likes to just do a lot of pies in a row, though. Or a lot of boxes in a row. I have no control over it. It just does whatever it wants. Me, Sam, can be healthy. Also, me eats entire bag of spicy chips. You know, that is very true. I can definitely eat a bag of chips in one sitting. And I have done it a lot of times. Random isn't so random. No, I mean, you know. It's probably like like if I had to guess how they coded it, I would assume they use like a random number generator or something to choose what's gonna fall. Said it was gonna be healthy, so I started eating Korean ramen instead of Maruchan. I mean, it's probably slightly healthier. Ah! Help! Help, I can't see. Help! I got arms out. Ooh, I'm Boxman. Oh, never mind. I'm not Boxman anymore. I'm sorry. That's my secret identity. That's my superhero name, Boxman. Not Boxcat. Yeah, no, not Boxcat. You know, can't be too obvious. They can't know I'm a cat. Ah! Hello? Hello, Box? I got Box. Bet. Come on, get out of here, Box. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, a lot of boxes. What is happening? Oh god, double boxed. Oh, hello. I'm free. You're dying. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun to like throw things on me and at me? Double box. Oh, pie that time. Hello. Double pie. Oh my god, it's like squished into my brain. Hello. Oh. Hi. Do you... Oh. Oh, my pie's on my box. Oh god. Oh god, it's spinning. We're out of control. Oh look, it's a pie box. You can see like the pie in the back. Oh, never mind, it's gone. I think it broke. It handles things in special ways. You know? Oh god, it's spinning! Physics, what is it? I don't know. I'm like dancing over here. I like jamming the music. Is that too fluffy? That's kind of too fluffy. I need a... Alright, let's just like... bring it down. Like that. Really didn't on the floof there. Getting a little out of control, man. Can't be having floof that intense around these parts. No, I still don't like that. I don't like this ear. That? Maybe if I flip it. Maybe if I flip it, my brain will be like, oh, that's how I'm supposed to do it. Actually, that's probably fine. I just need to make the top a little bit rounder. Too much floof, you might just get tackle snout gear right. Alright, let's just round this top. Alright, flip back around. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, now let's do the hair. I'm gonna do it on a new layer though. Just so it's gonna be easy to add on. Just bring that down and bring this opacity down. And just get to drawing little fluffy spikes. Drawing hair is both stressful and fun. It's like, oh god, I don't know how to draw hair, but then I do, and I'm like, oh wait, that's kind of pretty. Relatable, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna do something else with that piece. I'm gonna start with this piece, though. You don't know how to make pretty front ends? Oh wait, just it. How do I make a pretty thing? Oh wait, it just happened. Okay, well that works. And somebody asked like, "Oh, how'd you make it look so good?" And you're like, I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I see the link? Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me go to Twitch chat. Oh wait, I am on the Twitch chat. Can I moderate? I don't know how to moderate, by the way. I don't know. Nightbot at it again. Can you tell me? Can you show me the link? Can you... Show mod icons? What does that do? Oh, that just shows me... Okay, so that means I can do things. Okay, no, not that. It's just a clip. Yeah. Clips are supposed to be whitelisted, I thought. Did I not actually set that? Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to Nightbot. Nightbot. Let me sign in, please. Log in. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, wait. This is gonna look weird for a second. Oh, there we go. Alright, Nightbot. I thought I told you. Spam protection. Whitelisted. Option. Oh, that's blacklist. Whoop, that's blacklist. Where's the links? Oh, there we go. There's links. Whitelisted. Oh, I know. Clips aren't actually on Twitch. It's like this weird URL, isn't it? Oh god. Let me go to my dashboard. Hold on. Hold on. Copy. Okay, I got this. Alright. So there's the clip. Alright, so it's clips.twitch.tv. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy that. Copy, and I'm gonna go to spam protection, links. So if I do this, then I think it'll be whitelisted. Submit. Did it work? I think it worked. I think it worked. I think I whitelisted it. I don't know though. I don't know. I guess we'll find out next time someone sends the link. To a clip specifically. Yeah, like I have Twitch itself whitelisted. But I forgot that that clips are not actually like, you know, just twitch.com/whatever. You know, one day I should probably figure out how to moderate my own damn channel. I know how to ban people. That's like as much as I know how to do. Ban and timeout. You know, I'm thankful that I've never actually had to like moderate chat. That's probably why I don't know how to do anything. Y'all are just too well behaved. I never have to like get you guys in trouble. Wow, wow. Oop. Okay, come on, you piece of hair. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's gone good so far. Let's just add more fluffiness. Alright, I'm gonna trim this down. And just kinda do a little nubbin. Alright, let me clean up the back line art here, all the stuff that overlaps. Then I think that'll be good. Clean that off, clean this. Get rid of that. This tiny bit. And that. And definitely this. Alright, let's take away the sketch. Ah! Pie! It's a pie! Is it cherry pie? I love cherry pies. Oh, and a box. Hello? Welcome. Oh my god. Welcome to Box Draws. Today we'll be drawing box. That was new, yeah. It gets real fun when stuff kind of like piles up on each other. You're gonna beat me up. Why are you gonna beat me up? What'd I ever do to you, huh? Oh! I've got a hat, and it's better than yours. Alright. I need to do that. Whoa! Food! Oh god, what food do I have? Oh, it's a sandwich! I love eating through boxes. Tasty sandwich. I love some sandwiches. Oh! My god. So many pies today. You guys must have been baking like all night. Oops, wrong. Pies and boxes, yes. I love some pies and some box. Alright. I like that better. I like that better for the hair. I also forgot about the eyebrows. How did I forget about these guys? Oh, wrong part. Here we go. I don't need to make them pretty, I just need to like get that base in there. There we go. There's an eyebrow. Peeking up behind the hair. I think that's good. I think that is what we need. Hold on, wait. Didn't do the best job cleaning up here. Let's kind of clean that. Oh! What do we got this time? Pizza! Oh, rude! Trying to my pizza. Oh my god. Hello? Ah! Can I please eat my pizza? Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Jesus Christ. Oh, I did it. Sometimes it's hard to eat. Feeding the wild artist in their natural habitat. Watch as the artist fails to consume. They do not understand. They only know draw. Oh, is that? Yep, that's 11:35. Alright, I'm just going around just like overall making sure I got everything cleaned up. It's like when you're trying to take a sip and you miss the straw. You just sit there like you just got your tongue out like, where is it? Where's the straw? What is that? Wait, hold on. What'd that do? What is that? Sorry, I know I'm changing expressions, but apparently that's like a shortcut in Photoshop as well. Interesting. I'll have to change that. I'll have to change that later so it doesn't overlap. Oh my god. I used to purposely put the straw around my tooth as a kid. I would like sit there and I would just like wrap it around my tooth. Really not wrap it, like, you know, shove my tooth in the middle. It was kind of funny. At least I thought so, as a small child. Hey, look at me, I'm a walrus. Hey guys, look, I'm a walrus. I'm so funny and original. Alright, I'm gonna merge these two layers down. Apply that mask. It's like right now I'm just like cleaning up little tiny bits of the line art. Making it look like a little bit more crisp in areas. Alright, that looks good. Actually, this down here could be a little thicker. There we go. And I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think that helps. Clean up a little bit of the hair because it's kind of a mess. Beep 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 beep. Good. It might be good. Alright, so now we're going to select it all. We're going to select modify, expand by 2. We're going to select inverse. We're going to get just plain white. We're going to new layer, plop it down. Then I'm just going to clean up some spots. Let's see, actually it looks like I did a pretty good job. Clean up those corners a little bit. Like that corner. Oh yeah, definitely up here in the hair. A little bit right there. Definitely a big chunk right there. There we go. Cool. Alright, so that's all cleaned up. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to duplicate, select, oh god, wait, no, image, no, edit, transform, flip. Then I'm just gonna scooch it on over this way. Kind of line it up with the old one. Doesn't need to be perfect though. Yeah, right about there. Arrange, I'm gonna flip the vaccinated words. So, image. Sorry, edit, transform, flip. That looks better. What epic music, right? There we go. Syringe. So I'm just gonna move that up. I'm gonna take the sketch layer. Hello. God, I keep getting like weird like audio fragments in my headphones. It keeps throwing me off. Okay, put this in group 2. This is the sketch that I want. I'm just gonna make it a little transparent so it's easier to work with. Because now we need to change what side the earring's on. Yep. Alright, let's do this. It's easy enough to flip something like this, kind of an earring. Kinda like that. And it's like, wow, look! There's never even an earring there. Now we need to go to this side and kinda do one of these. I didn't really plan that one out very well, did I? Alright, I'm gonna have to actually edit this down. I'm trying to like keep it as much intact as possible. I'm gonna definitely got to copy this line art again and flip it back around. That's not working out. Alright, let me just... oh wait, hold on. Wait, I think I got an idea. I do this. We're just gonna make a little notch right here. Then we just add the loop-de-loop. Maybe bump it out like a little bit. Like that, like about there? I think that works. I think that works. Let me just clean that off. There. Okay, now we got an earring on the right side on both sides. So now, get rid of that sketch layer. And let's get to coloring. Grab that. We'll go to our first one. Coloring looks like it's gonna be super easy, so I imagine we'll get through this pretty fast. Okay, so that's the fur and the eyes. Okay, good to know. This is secondary fur. Oh, wrong layer. Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright, I'll do ear here, a little bit ear there. I'm gonna make this bigger so I can actually see it from a distance. I have to zoom in so far. There we go. That's better. So it looks like the green, yeah, the green goes all the way up. Yeah, all the way up between the eyebrows. Okay. Easy enough for me. And we got a little poof. See, the muzzle's all, this is all green in here. Got another little poof. Might make this poof go out a little bit further just so it matches the other side. Alright, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Looks like down here is also green. Perfect. Okay, let me just double check the side. Yeah, so it looks like it kind of comes down. I'm gonna like kind of bring it in a little bit more than that. Bring it in like right here. That maybe. Maybe more like there. Okay. Oh, it makes his neck look so thick. Maybe if I like pull it straight in. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay. Okay. Earring is this color. We got tongue is this color. They drag it around. There we go, there's a teeth in the claws. I'll just do like little blobs right there. And I think that's all the colors I specified. Oh, this is also gonna be... I'm just gonna use that as the eyebrow color. I don't want to use pure black. Looks like what they did on the ref, but like, I don't know. Oh, wait, it's also the nose color. There we go. I'm gonna grab the teeth color and also put it in the eye whites. Make sure we got the blue for everything else in the eye. I know it looks like a mess right now, but just wait. just, you know, just hold on. It'll look better once I clean it up. I'm just making sure I know where all the patterns go. Okay. I think that's good. So now we're just gonna clean it. Make it look all nice and pretty. You. Alright, that looks good. Alright, the hair I think is all blue. Yeah, all blue. You have braces and they put some glue in your mouth for your back molars and it's so uncomfortable. Oh, I hate that. I've had braces, twice. Yeah, I've had braces twice and then I had to have Invisalign. Well, I guess like my third go around of orthodontic stuff. It's never good. It's never a good time. Yeah, the texture's awful. They had to put like, basically, I think probably the same type of thing. It's like a weird, like really hard glue or resin or something on my teeth when I got the Invisalign, and it was awful. I hated it. Every time I took like the tray out of my mouth, it just, my teeth felt so gritty and like bumpy, and it was disgusting. I hate it. I also hate how expensive orthodontic stuff is. It tastes so bad too. Yeah, it tastes awful. It's just like, please, make it taste better. Please. Oh my god, I also, I've... The first time I had to get braces, I was like really little. Like, I didn't even have my adult teeth all the way in yet. But I had to get it done because I had a very severe underbite. And otherwise they would have had to put me in surgery and like break my jaw to like realign it. And you know, my mom was like, yeah, maybe let's go the orthodontic route instead of the surgery and breaking of the jaw route. And then the second time I got braces, it was just to make my teeth look pretty. Because at that point I actually had my adult teeth. And then the third time, it was to make my teeth pretty again, because my teeth shifted over the years, because I lost my retainer. And then my front two teeth, my front two teeth, like top and bottom, were like smacking each other really hard every time I bit down. So I accidentally killed one of them, just by biting too hard. So I had to correct that. Shift them apart just a smidge. That way they didn't keep hitting each other and killing each other. I had to get a root canal on the tooth that I killed because it was fully dead. You got some extreme Sharpies, let me tell you. They don't lie about them, they work so much better. I've never gotten to use, like... I've only ever used, like, regular Sharpies. Like, I know there's, like... I don't know, there's, like, all kinds of different types of Sharpies, but, like, I've only ever used, like, just the plain one. Oh, that is way too dark. Your favorite is the normal tip Sharpies? Yeah, that's the ones I always use, just the normal ones. Or sometimes I'll have like a fine tip if I'm doing like very like neat writing or something. But normally I'd just have a pen for that. I've used a Sharpie pen before, it's pretty nice, but nothing compared to a lip pen. Lip pen? What is that? I've never heard of lip pen. Sounds fancy though. It's a French pen. It's a brand of felt tip penny by from Art Stars. Oh. You see, I've never really done much traditional art, so like I only know of Copic. The Copic markers. But they're expensive, so... I don't know, I guess it's not a total lie. I did traditional art before I had a computer. Because, you know, if you don't have a computer, it's kind of hard to do digital art. Those are really good, though. Yeah, I think I owned, like, one set of Copic markers, and I really did like them. But I also... like, right after I got them, I moved to digital art. And so they just kind of sit in storage somewhere. They're probably bad by now. It's been so many years. It's been probably like at least a decade. If his 4 sets, it may have been my fault. How dare you? How dare you start an addiction? You see, I used to do traditional art, like, I think my family kind of liked it, because, you know, they could always just give me, like, little, like, color pencil sets or paint sets and be like, yeah, that's a good Christmas or birthday present, but, you know, now that I do, like, digital art, I don't, like, actually draw on paper anymore. They're like, I have no idea what to get you. It's been so many years since I've gotten, like, any pens or anything. Now I just ask for underwear and socks, because, you know, I don't buy them myself. I don't buy my own. And so, you know, after so many years, they just kind of get worn apart. They always got me these dry as books marker sets, yeah. Yeah, the sets were never that great, but I still used them. I still, like, you know, would at least use some of them. Nowadays, all the things I want as presents are so expensive. You know, same. Like, right now, all I really want... All I want is a pre-cut machine. So I can, like, make my own stickers and not have to, like, pay someone to manufacture them for me. And if I get the maker one, I could also make, like, wooden charms. I can make so many things. Vinyl cuts. A pre-cut. Is it called Cricut? Cricut? I don't know. I've never actually heard anyone say its name out loud. Ghost Silhouette. I've looked into both. A lot, like, Silhouette looks amazing, but I don't know. Cricut? Oh. Well, now I know. Like, I've only ever read it online on forums, and I'm like, Cricut? Is this my boomer moment? Am I a boomer? I'm like, Cricut? Yeah, it's the Cricut. I said that because we use both. I mean, like, a lot of artists I've talked to have also used both, and they tend to I don't know, most people I talk to prefer Cricut over Silhouette. And I don't know. I still need to do research about it, but, like, it's also a thing I don't even know if I should even get, you know? Because I don't have space. I barely have space for my laminator, and I barely use that. I barely make physical products. It's always, like, just custom commissions. We had so many calibration issues. Yeah, I've heard, I mean, I heard on both. It can be just kind of a bitch and a half to calibrate. Just to get working. But, like, the Cricut I heard is a lot more user-friendly, like, in general. Like, it's just, like, Silhouette's better for, like, if you know, like, techie stuff, from what I've heard. That's why you make all these badges. You can finally use your laminator. Yeah, honestly, yeah. That's kind of why I did this. Why I made this little your character here thing. Because I wanted to finally use my freaking laminator after like 5 years. I was like, I paid like $100 for this laminator. I want to use it, goddammit. So now I finally use it. Still not very often. But maybe now that I have like examples of badges, I can, you know, like put up ads every now and again and be like, please buy badges and I can pay you, I can ship them to you. The only downside right now is we don't have a good printer anymore, so I have to like paid to have them printed somewhere else. Which is kind of annoying, because I have to drive like 15 minutes out there to pick up the prints, and sometimes it's only like one print. And I'm like, wow, I'm wasting like half an hour round trip, you know, to go out there and pick up a print that cost me like 30 cents to print. See, it was, but when you actually want to fix something, when you know what you're doing, it's a pain in the neck to do it yourself. If anything about customer service experience was the guy that got fired. Oh, whoopsies. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. I know I don't need it. I know I shouldn't get it, but it's still one of those things where I'm like, I want it. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine if I actually sold stickers? I say that, but I actually do have stickers I could sell right now. There was like a really good deal on stickers a while back, and I got some. I tried to sell them. I got one friend that bought them. Bought a sticker from me, and that was it. I have like 50 of them. Yeah, they can sell pretty well. If you have the outreach, I don't. I don't have a very large following, so selling physical stuff is kind of not really a good idea for me. Because I don't have the outreach to advertise it effectively enough to, you know, earn anything back off of it. RamCon? What is that? I mean, I imagine it's a convention of some kind. Get it, though? I mean, I would if I had the money. The reason I spend so much time doing art commissions, like custom commissions, is because I need money so desperately. So I spend all my time either streaming or doing art commissions and basically nothing else. I don't have time to spare. Or money to spare. I don't know. Like, if I saved up, I could probably afford one by the end of the year. As long as no surprise expenses came up. But my cats love to injure themselves. They're very rowdy boys. Like my one cat, oh my god, Ugh. So my one cat, I guess really the only trouble cat here. He was born with a defect. Oh god, what was it? Was it kidney or was it liver? I think it was kidney. He's got a very small left kidney. Which means he needs to drink a lot more water than the average cat to stay healthy. So we have to have, or well, he's not even a year old yet, but once he turns 1 year old, we're gonna start having his blood work done every year. Which blood work is very expensive. And then, you know, he's also kind of like we take him out on walks, so I also have to get like, this nice, what was it? Basically, like, flea, tick, heartworm, etc. killer/repellent that we put on him once a month. He's just an expensive cat. He also exploded his nail recently, and we had to take him to the vet for that. It was like $250 for the vet to basically tell us, oh yeah, he'll be fine, just put a band-aid on it. Here's some pain meds, I guess, because he's probably in like a ton of pain right now. See, both RamCon and LuniCon are great online conventions with virtual vendor panels. Oh! Are they happening soon or have they already happened? You see, I always, like, I want to do virtual convention dealing stuff, but then I always miss it. Like, I don't know about them until they're already, like, passed. Or, until, like, the submissions for the, you know, for the dealing is already closed. Like, I did technically do First Squared. I was an artist on First Squared. They did like a multi stream where they basically, any artist that was streaming could like link their stream up to their stream and like have it be on the screen. But sadly there was actually no way to click onto the individual streams. So like it was just kind of people watching you from a distance but not being able to interact with you, which was kind of weird. It's awkward to me because it's all online, and I already advertise online. You see, it's like it is all online, but it's like a targeted area, you know? Like, you know people are gonna be there. You know there's gonna be like at least a moderately sized audience in that space at that time that will definitely see your stuff, you know? Like, I advertise online too, but it's not guaranteed anybody will actually see my stuff, you know, because I don't have a very large following at all. So, like, you know, that and algorithm, you never know if the algorithm's actually going to show people your stuff or not. Like, it just feels like a nice guaranteed way to be like, people, this is my art. Please give me money. Also, I just realized the fire's been going on for a while, so let me turn that off. There we go. It'd be cool if dealers could set up a camera with their dealer table. People ask about stuff on the table. Well, I like how, what was that convention that just happened? I cannot remember. But basically there was a convention that just happened recently that did kind of like what you would do in real life. They had individual, like, cutouts, like, so they had, like, a big room. And then they had, like, you know, like, little indents, like, in the wall. It's like almost like a tiny room, you know, three walls for the artist to like make like a big picture to put up on it. It's like, it was like a dealer table almost, but like a dealer room, I guess. In VR, yeah, it was in VR chat. So, you know, the dealers, they submitted their 3 images to put up on the walls in their room. And then once the con came around, they just basically sat in that room and answered questions with people. So like, it was like a real con. Rika was dealing there? Who's Rika? Rika, that sounds familiar. Do I know them? I probably recognize them. I'm bad with names, but I'm good with recognizing characters. But yeah, like, I think something like that's kind of great. It's really mimicking the impact of, you know, real-life convention dealing, but, you know, in a virtual space. Blue Arctic Fox. See, the problem is there's a lot of blue Arctic foxes. Let me just go to Twitter. If I look up Rika, it probably won't pull up anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. That wasn't going to be helpful at all, was it? No. A YouTuber artist. I don't know. If I saw a picture of them, I'd probably recognize it. Wait. I think Rika Fox Pauser. Okay, that makes me question whether I actually remembered it. Rika Fox Pauser. Oh yeah, yeah, I know them. I know them as Vix in Dune. I know how it's spelled. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, I know them as Vix. But I guess their Twitter handle is actually Rika. Yeah, they were probably dealing there. Don Q. But yeah, like, I would love... Oh, excuse me. I would love to be a virtual dealer at a place like that. Like, I don't know. Like, the multi-stream idea that I did, or that I participated in for First Word was cool. It was not very well executed, though. Like, they definitely were on the right track. It didn't work out, right? Because there was no way for the people to actually find the dealers. There wasn't like a link or anywhere to bring them to our streams or anything. It's like they had to really go out of their way to figure out who was streaming. Which is not a good way to do it because people are lazy. People don't want to have to search for stuff. You want to like give them everything up front. Make it as easy as possible. I mean, it was still fun. It was still a good time. But I'd love to do something that's like a little bit more interactive, you know? God, I need to actually use VR chat more, to be honest. So like, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but in VR chat, you have to be like a certain like level to upload a custom avatar. Which means you can't just sit there idly either. Like, their leveling up system is like you have to like interact with stuff and like do things. They don't have it, like, they don't release how you level up, but I don't know, you have to like do stuff. So, I don't know, I need to like go on VR chat and like just interact with people to like, so I can level up, so I can actually upload this avatar and freaking use it. You have VR chat but no VR. I don't have VR either. You think my avatar is a giant anther tree frog man? Have you heard of Feraldi Luma? That sounds very familiar. I think I have. Reality. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. What a good color. I don't know if that's a good color. Let's go more blue. It's a VR chat furry convention they just passed this month, but they seem to be consistent. Interesting. I gotta remember all this stuff. Oh god, I'm gonna have like a short time remembering all these names. But yeah, I want, I don't know. I've always wanted, just in general, to participate in like the Dealer's Den or Artist Alley at a convention. But also conventions are, you pay a lot of money to go to conventions, first of all. And I also have a fursuit, and that's like the only time I really get to fursuit. So like I want a fursuit the whole time. I don't want to sit there like locked up in like a little booth. It's very conflicting. I want to do both things, but I can't. And it would be nice though if I could do online dealing and then like in real person go to fursuit places. Then it's like I get to have the best of both, you know? I still get to go have fun at real life conventions that I pay a ton of money to go to. I still get to do dealing stuff elsewhere. There's a reason, just join all the discords, not to talk, but so it'd ping me. Fly fish. Oh good, oh good. See, at least you are allowed to let your friends watch your table as well at most cons. Yeah, that is also true. A lot of cons are okay with you having friends watch the table. Okay, so like the other half of it is I'm actually kind of also terrified to deal at a con. Because especially if you're doing an out-of-state con, I don't know tax things. I don't understand how they work, and a lot of cons be like, oh yeah, you gotta get so-and-so tax things before you're allowed to deal here, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. Help me. Like, if I vended at a con, I would want somebody that has at least done it once before, or like, has helped other people. Just be near me, or like, with me at my table. Because I would be so lost and confused and scared. New things are scary to me, because I don't understand. I don't want to, like, look dumb, like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'll learn how to do it, then I'll help you. Oh good, thank you. We'll be booth buddies. Alright, just be shiny. Be a shiny eyeball. Alright, let me duplicate that layer. Scooch it. Scooch. Squish. Alright, it's gonna be like right about there. You always loved how I shave my eyes. I feel like it's always changing how I shade my eyes. I feel like I'm not consistent about it. But I do really love how this one looks, at least. She's so pretty. Let me get that other shiny in here. Eh. Alright, actually I don't like that other shiny. That other shiny's not gonna be here. Screw that shiny. Alright, let me merge that down. It might not actually be that bad. Oh? Wait, what's not that bad? All they're saying is that the sales tax changes depending on where you're vending. Like, I know that part. But, like, at least for the larger cons anyway, they're always like, you gotta get some sort of tax thingy. I can't remember what it is anymore because it's been so many years since I actually looked at it. But I don't know, that you needed some sort of like documentation. Tax permit? Yeah, I think that was it, like a tax permit thing. Sales permit? I don't know, one of those things. Some kind of thing that says you can vend there. You have to pay the taxes in a state you sell stuff in? Yeah, like I know you generally do that, at least when you like actually do your taxes. You just file it in that state. What color do I make the band-aid? I don't know. We can make it gold like this. That'd be cool. That's it, I'm committing tax fraud. Yeah, that's it, there we go. A lot of local states just need you to file it for a permit so they're legally allowed to sell. Yeah. I don't know, and like, that's the scary part, I don't understand. I don't know, it's all just like, I don't know, it's just like a new thing, and new things are kind of scary sometimes, you know? I get intimidated very easily by new things. Like, it often takes me a few years to, or not, well, it depends on what it is. Sometimes it takes me a few years to work up to something. Like, I owned a tablet, a drawing tablet, for about 2 years before I actually used it for the first time, because I was just, like, scared. Working on your fish keychain charms? Oh my god, that sounds adorable. Sounds so cute. Alright, band-aid. Check. Ooh. Who's that? Ooh, there. Kitty. Kitty cat. Alright, I want to do like a little hair shines. Alright, that looks dumb. Maybe like that, and then we're just gonna blur the edges. Where's my blendy brush? There's my blendy brush. Like right there? Are you blending? Are you oh god. Tiny little plushy fish with a small loop so you can just put it on your keys. Oh, that's so cute. I love tiny things. The tinier the better. Right, both axes, 20%. No shape dynamics. Alright, hold on, I need to save this. New brush preset. Blendy brush. Blendy brush. There we go, because I think I did the preset wrong on this one. Just delete that one. Now I have blendy brush. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Oh, that is way better. Oh god, it's too much, too powerful. Oh god. Undo that. There we go. Just gently blur the edges. Just gently. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. Now, I want to figure out what shiny I want. I guess we can do one layer of screen just to make it look like extra shiny. And duplicate that. And make it... I don't know. Like a hard light? That... good? Maybe? I don't know. I don't like that. I'm gonna make it more color. Oopsies. More color. Saturation up. There we go. Now... it's still not... why aren't you colorful? Because they're too bright. There we go. Okay, now it's too dark. It's too much. I need to go into the middle. What about there? Hair? I don't know. I don't know if I like that hair. Maybe the screen is too much. Maybe even a little less? Alright. Let's try that, and then maybe just like one layer here, where it's like extra bright, And then we just do like little... Oh, that's still the smudge brush. Just like little lines out here in the middle. Then we take our blendy brush. And we just like kind of soften up these edges a little bit here. And then we do like a vivid light or something. Is that better? That's a little bit better. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Maybe a tiny bit less. Okay, there we go. There's one. Now I'm going to take all this, duplicate it, go up here. Going to edit, transform, flip, and scooch it on over. Just gotta make sure we line it up in there. I get really close. Nope, come on. Just tiny bit, right? Nope, right? Nope. God. It like slips away at the last second. Come here. Come here, you little stubborn. There we go. I think that's good. Let me just double check everywhere. That looks good. Is that? I think that's good. I think everything is... Oh, maybe not. Wait, hold on. Or is that on the other side too? It is not. Okay, okay. You just need to scooch it over just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Is it still okay up here? I feel like that was kind of a big jump. No, it still looks okay. Okay, I think that's good. Is it good? It's good. Why do you look like that? Oh god, when I'm like zoomed out very far, it looks like there's coloring outside of the lines, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. Alright, let's do the coloring on this side for the earring. We want the little highlight. And the shadow. And then we just need to cover this up, because that is not where the earring is anymore. Beep, 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 and there we go. Let me... Also doesn't like curve right. There we go. Good? You have a small shark backpack that you never got the chance to sell because I finished before cons started canceling. Oh, that sounds adorable though. I love cool, like, designs for like bags and stuff, you know? There's just something about it, just like it hits so good. It hits so right. Let me flip this. Edit, transform, flip. Put it on that side. Make sure it is about in the right spot. Alright. I think that's about where I want it to be. Let me just fit screen. The shape of a shark has little clips behind all its teeth to close it, and the hole for the items in his mouth. That is so cute! Oh, that sounds adorable. Okay, let me just double check the character sheet. I know it's a very simple character design, but I want to make sure I got it right. It looks good. Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot here and send it to the client for approval. Let me just screenshot. There we go. Telegram. And then here. There we go. Okay, I sent that off to them. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm just replying to somebody real quick. Blue! Oh, ink! Hello! Will the button work this time? Did I break the button? Did I change something? Hello! I changed something and now it doesn't work. Hold on, wait. Sorry, my avatar is going weird because I'm like sitting in a different desk. Blue! Oh, look, it's already blue. Ha! I predicted. Ow! I predicted you were gonna come here and then I changed it. Right, let me save this. There we go. So I just sent off to them. I probably won't hear from them until tonight because they're driving. So we're gonna start something new. Let's do we have a 1920 by 1080? There we go. Create. Open. Downloads. I want to do this one. So, yay, something new! Yeah! So, since we're probably getting close to the end of Miitopia and or Mystery Dungeon, I know we technically finished the story of Mystery Dungeon yesterday, but there's a lot of post-game stuff. It's like, I don't know, it still doesn't feel finished, you know? But I think Miitopia is getting close to the end. So when we finish either of those two games, we're gonna be starting Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. I don't know what the difference is between the original and Definitive Edition, but I don't know, I got Definitive Edition, so why not? Have I played it before? I've played some of it before, I haven't finished it. They're the same? Oh, are they? Yeah, I played some of the original. But yeah, so I can add some things. I have the original but never finished it yet. One just looks a little crisper. Ah, well, we're gonna be playing the crispy one, I guess. But yeah, so in honor of that, I guess, we're gonna be doing a paint-over. We're gonna just basically make the little shiny guy my character, so that way when I start playing it, I have something to post every time I start playing. Crispy. I love some crispy. I love some crispy games. Alright, this background, I don't want you to be the background. Can you just not be the background? There we go. I'm gonna make the background like a darker gray. We're gonna keep that as the original. And we'll work off of this. I love how you do the thumbnails, they're great. Yeah, I have too much fun with them. It's honestly a good time. Oh wait, let's file, ooh, before I forget, actually. Preferences, general. There we go. Wait, legacy... Legacy new document? No, it's legacy saving. Do I not have that yet? I probably need to update. Sorry, there's like... So because Apple's really dumb, Photoshop had to do another dumb thing, which affects me, even though I'm not an Apple user. So I have to save, instead of doing save as, I have to do save as a copy. When I want to save anything other than a PSD, and it's really annoying. Let me do, okay, we're gonna go to digital. We're gonna go, what's today, 6-22. Ori. There we go. Yeah, it's really dumb. Basically, long story short, Apple, in their newest OS update, operating system update, they removed an API that Photoshop used to be able to combine the save and save as a copy functions, like, in the same thing. Because, you know, technically save as is just for, like, PSD. I think it's like, is PDF too? Yeah, PDF. Yeah, those things. And then save a copy is for, like, all your JPEG, PNGs, you know, whatever. Basically, your export. Apple does weird things. It really does. I hate it. But I hate more that it affects me as a Windows user. They can do their own thing, but just make it not affect me, please. Anyways, yeah, so apparently in an update, they released a little button in the preference menu. They check, it says just like, use legacy save, which allows you to actually do the same thing as it did before. Anyways, let's get in here. Oh, I should probably also open my reference, shouldn't I? Characters. Let's grab my reference. I'll keep it in the other tab for now. Oh, my throat's getting a little scratchy. Water. Good water. Okay. Good water. Here we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna, like, roughly follow the same shape as the head. Just because I don't want to do too much, like, editing. I'm gonna bump out the muzzle a little bit. Maybe, like, to, like, about there. I'm just gonna be a cute little sleeping baby. I'm gonna be a little sleepy baby. Right about there? Yeah, that's about good. And then... See, thankfully, he's got pretty long ears himself, so I can just kind of follow the shape of that. Maybe make this one, like, a little bit thicker at the base. Let's see, let's get this ear kind of figured out which way it's going. Let's see, I want to follow the curve a little bit better. There we go. That looks pretty good. A little fluff in there. I'm probably gonna edit these like little antennas out, because I don't have antennas. Surprisingly. I'm not an alien or anything, so. Do you take commissions for things like this? Because now that I'm starting Kingdom Hearts for Fridays, I want a default thumbnail. Technically it's not on my commission, like, price list, but I would definitely love to do this for a commission. I'm not sure how I would price it. It would probably depend on the edit, because some edits are easier than others. Like, this one's kind of gonna be kind of hard because I have to paint it. But a lot of video games have, like, you know, your basic line art stuff, and like that's pretty easy to edit on. I guess technically the game itself is not this painterly. I just went for the game title. Alright, let's get this little cheek. We'll do that, and I'll do a little cheek fluff. And let's do like that. That's a pretty good little fluff. Alright, oh yeah, then I got my little tufts on my ears. Like that. I'll probably hide this behind the face, just because the face is coming in front of the ear. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I want to, like, figure out where my, like, little eyebrow dots are gonna be. And, like, my little whiskies. My little whiskies. That's pretty good. I'm also going to fluff up the back here. It's not just like such a round head. That's a little too fluffy. Makes the head look too big. Maybe like something like happy medium. That looks pretty good. That's actually kind of cute. I love the little tip there. I'm gonna make this a little less opaque. It's getting a little hard to see. See, I also might make the eyes a little bit more bold, so like they're easier to see. See, this one also, woo, too close. This also feels a little too far down. Better? It's a little bit better. Still needs to like kind of curve that way. And I'll just do little marks right there. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, I need to bring this back up again, because I need to see these legs. What are these legs doing? Oh, I think I see. I think it's like this. Okay, yeah, that's easy. That's easy. That's fine. We'll just, like, kind of leave that as is, to be honest. We'll just, like, kind of do this so I know which way they're going. Little beans. Alright, there we go. There's the back. We got a little arm right here. I'll do like a little arm fluff. And then I'm probably gonna have the hand go in front of the face like it is here. Is that good? That's good. That's cute. That's adorable. Let's do the other hand. The other hand's also kind of going in front of the face, too. He's a little boy. I might make the nostrils go up a little bit higher right on this side. There we go. And then the tail. I want to like mostly follow the shape of the tail. But it's gonna be a little bit longer because I got a long tail. Believe it or not. Okay, I'm making it too fluffy. I need to... Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, I had an idea for the tail and then I kind of lost it and now I'm just scribbling. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it kind of comes in this way. Okay, why can't I draw a line in the direction I want it to go? Why does hand no go place? Okay, there we go. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like thicker down here, and it kind of comes up to a tip. It needs to be more of a tip, though. Actually, you know what? Screw trying to draw a line. I'm just gonna liquefy it. I'm just gonna liquefy this until I like it. Oh, this brush is way too big. Squish it that way. And... oops. A little thicker at the base. Okay, just squish. Oh, I want you to squish, please. Alright, well now I just gotta get rid of that awkward lump. Alright, I like that curve. Now I just need to do my little fluff. And... I think that might be good for the sketch. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so now, here comes the interesting part, because I don't think I've done a thumbnail this painterly yet. Okay, I'm gonna start with the base color. I'm just gonna do... okay, now full brightness is intense. Wow. I think I have an idea. I'm just going to change this to... let's see, what I need to change it to a color that works over top of everything so I can still see what I'm doing. Or what I plan to do. Pink works pretty well. Okay, pink is going to be our sketch. And I'm just going to paint underneath it. Let me get... oh, I don't have my square brush. Oh no. My square brush. Where'd it go? Hold on. Files. Files. Oh, you're on the other screen. I'm back. Get back here. Okay. Art. Important art stuff. Brushes. I'm pretty sure I put it in here somewhere. Had to. I think it's this. Whoa. Good work. Import as brushes. Square brush in here. There's my square brush. Yay! Okay, put that there. Just minimize that. I don't need the rest of those. Square brush. Sorry, I really like using my square brush for painting stuff. Alright, so how am I going to approach this? I might do like a grayscale. Is that gonna work? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like a grayscale. So I'm just going to go and edit, adjustments, and desaturate. Yeah. And it's fine because that's just our backup layer. Okay. So now, I'm gonna kind of just paint in here. Paint in shadows that would match my face. Also, actually desaturate the sketch a little bit now that it's not colored. Now I can actually see. Alright, so we definitely need a color in the ear. Definitely color all that in. Also going to make another layer back here. Just kind of separate this out a little bit. It'll look sloppy, but I'll fix it up later. Just so I don't get confused while I'm painting the ear. There we go. Okay. We got that. Let me go back to this layer. I'm gonna like add like a slight shadow to this side of the face. And a little bit to the eyebrows. You might see my hope is to do the grayscale and then to put a gradient map over all of it. Which basically lets me basically put color over top of a gradient and like make the gradient act as the shading or highlights depending on what you're gradient mapping. It's a pretty cool feature. I don't use it nearly as much as I should. I guess I also don't use, or I don't draw stuff that typically would need it. Let me just kind of color that off. I'm gonna like shade the inside of this ear. And a little bit right here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't realize my files are still open back here. Go away. I was like, wow, why is there a weird window in chat? Because, it's because I put it there. That's why. I'm gonna like kind of gradient that out a little bit. Let's see. Overall, this doesn't actually need much shading because he's so glowy. Just kind of like, yeah, it just makes everything so bright. There we go. Doing good so far. I'll clean it up after I'm done here, just so like, it looks more clearly defined. This is just so I can get like the base shading in. Let me just make sure I got that. See, the feet are gonna basically be the same. I might like make little tiny lines right here to pronounce toes. You know, toe beans. And then let's get this tail. There we go. It's like kind of fluff it up maybe. Like little lines in the middle of these other areas with the like light brush. So that's what I want. There we go, let's get that darker color. Is that actually darker? It's not really. There we go, that's what I want. I just realized I did that kind of on the wrong layer, so I'm gonna just copy, put out that, put it on that. There we go, now it's on the right layer. And I need to edit this out. Let's do like a little bit there. A little bit there. There we go, this is working out pretty well. We'll definitely have to brighten this up a little bit more. This is definitely because the tail wraps around the thing's arm. Is this like her mom? I can't remember. I think that's like her mom. I have no idea. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a mom. Yeah, it is? Okay. I think we might be adopted, but I think that's like our mom. Then I remember mom dies, and that's about it. Mom dies, they're scary birds. Just overall, just such a mess. Alright, let's get this tail. Cute little brains. Okay. Looks good. I'm going to just go ahead and quickly put these in a group. Guess I can put that in a group too. We'll duplicate this again. We want, edit, adjustments, desaturate. I want to like quickly flip between them. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. I mean, obviously it's very rough right now, but you can definitely see what's going on. Alright, so now let's go in and clean it all up so you can actually see what's going on. I'm just going to take this darker color. I'm going to like carefully kind of suggest line art right here. Make a little fluff at the end. I think I might actually just not make the ears fluffy on the inside, because I really like how this just looks right now. Maybe just like get like a little indent right there. I'm gonna be so heckin' cute. It's gonna be so heckin' cute. Alright, so I wanna like erase some of this. This looks like more clearly defined fluff. Alright, that looks looking good. Let's get the back of the ear. I bring the head in this way too. Okay. So I think you can tell that's an ear. Maybe I'll make it like a little bit more defined right here where the ear meets the fluff. blend it in right there a little bit. That's pretty good. Okay, and then this side, similar treatment. So you want a very bright ear. Alright, I'm also just gonna cover that up. Make the head look nice and round. Then I'm also gonna, like, kinda... I don't know, do little fluffy lines. See, I never really know exactly what I'm doing when I do these paintovers. I just kind of fiddle with it until, like, it looks good. Okay, that's cute. That's actually really cute. I'm also going to just, same thing I did for the ear, just kind of erase some bits. That's more fluffy looking. Go back over here. Kind of paint behind it a little bit. So I can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit more. I spy an Ori. Yes, you do. We are doing a paintover. You know, kind of like if you followed my Twitter, then you know that I've done a few paintovers for the games I've played. You know, like Super Mario. Oh god, Bowser's Fury. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name of that one. Yeah, so for like Bowser's Fury, or for most Mystery Dungeon. I haven't done one for Miitopia, but I made my character in Miitopia, which I feel like takes, you know, that kind of, this is like almost the same thing. But yes, we're doing a paintover, so that way, once I finish one of the current games I'm playing, when we start playing Ori, I'll have something to advertise with. It's also definitely not just because I want to be able to draw my character more, and this is an excuse to do that. I'm like, yeah, I can draw my character playing all the, like, in the games that I've played. Actually, that would be a really cool collection. Like, after I've played a lot of games on stream, like, just have, like, a huge gallery of, you know, like, almost memorabilia of just games that I've played with my character in it. Okay, I'm gonna fix this ear just a tiny bit. Alright, I'm gonna... Let me just color that part in, because that's kind of annoying me. There we go. Editing, making paintovers is actually pretty fun. I don't do it nearly as often as I would like. Z in the blind forest. I'm blind, help me. Now, why is the forest blind? Was it ever able to see in the first place? Do trees have eyes? And ears and noses and mouths? That, I think, is gonna work for our ear. You don't know how far you got, so you can't say. Yeah, I didn't get very far. And if I did, I don't remember it. It was too long ago. Alright, there's our other little ear. So far, so good. I think I might brighten this one up just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. See, the thing is, for this one, you don't need much definition because it's so glowy, you can just kind of fudge it. Alright. Doing good. I want to darken up these eyes for sure. Let me just kind of go like that for both sides. My watch is going crazy. Okay. Eyes. Eyeballs. Oh my god, I'm not blind anymore! Oh my god, you're right, I can see! Oh, thank god. It was getting scary. This is like pure white? It is pure white. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna just like gently shade little tiny dots up here. I want some eyebrows. I want me some eyebrows, please. Okay. Let me kind of do a little thingamadinger. I'm also gonna kind of use this dark color for like my little nostrils. Oops. There we go. Looking good. Okay. I just need to kind of blend this face in a little bit. Okay, so he's definitely got like a darker patch back here to define his face. Oop! Over too far. I don't really have the luxury of doing that. But I am going to just kind of go like that to kind of help do the same effect. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit darker. Tiny bit more. There we go, that looks cute. Okay. Let me do the little fluffs over here. Just kinda giving them a little bit of definition. Not much. They don't need much. Okay, so we got that. Alright, yeah, I think that might be good for the muzzle. Now comes the little paws. Yeah, the little paws I was gonna keep basically the same. Maybe just like do slightly more definition on the little toes here. Then, let's see. Yeah, that's all gonna be basically the same, but I have little fluffs on my elbow. Like that. That's pretty good. Let's see, I don't think I did anything on the back. Yeah, back's the same. Legs I'm gonna keep the same. Yeah, legs are the same. Just tiny little definition of toe beans up on the front here. But not by much. Okay. We're so good. I might add like a slight definition of the leg right here. It kind of helps separate it from the arm just a tiny bit more. Just a little tiny bit. And then the tail. I want this to be kind of bright coming out of the little leg area. I want to like kind of fix all that bumpiness going on. There we go. I might just kind of smooth all this out, to be honest. I know I was kind of making it fluffy looking, but I think I went a little overboard with that. Just gonna smooth that out just a tiny bit. Clean this up down here too. Alright, there we go. So far so good. Now we just need to do the fluff at the end. Alright, I'm going to definitely cut into the tail help define some of this fluff, because it's a little too crowded at the moment. And also, I did too many lines again. I needed to just kind of, you know, chill it out a little bit. There we go. I think that might be okay. That's pretty good. Okay. So now... That's pretty good. Okay. So now I'm going to go under it and basically just kind of clean up all the quick blob editing I did to get rid of some of the stuff I wanted to hide. Just to make it match a little bit better. Let's see, let me actually do this. Okay, I want you to be full color, please. Okay. Yeah, okay. I might actually save some of this editing for after I get some of the gradient mapping done. I think. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to... Let's see, will this work? No, I want to get the quick select probably. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, aren't I? Oopsies. There we go, now it's working. I'm like, why wasn't this working? There we go. So I selected all of that. I'm going to kind of clean it up myself with the lasso tool. Let's go ahead and deselect this. And a little bit of that. Yeah, okay, so I want to keep all of this. And I'm going to duplicate, copy, scooch it up. And I'm going to merge that down. That way this kind of stands on its own. Yeah, it looks like it stands on its own pretty well. I do need to do a little bit of cleanup. I'm going to go on a layer underneath it. I'm just kind of filling some of these gaps. Let me actually get a hard brush. Like, make sure I get full opacity going on. Is that not actually... It's just like a really dark... Hold on. Oh, that's why I didn't have white as my selected color. And, there we go, now I can color it in. I was like, why is it coloring in darker? Let me just color and make sure everything is opaque, at least in the middle here. I also want to make sure this is not super soft. I want to have like a nice little hard edge going on. Okay, let me also kind of erase this little bit here. There we go. Just making sure it's all nice and clean. Nice and crisp. Okay, yeah, it's looking good. Let me just erase a little bit right there. And a little bit right here. Let's see, I need to go into this layer. Clean off all of that gunk. Alright, I think that might be good for the cleanup. Yeah, okay. Alright, so now... I'm stretching my wrist really quick. Now... We're gonna try out this gradient map. Let me just merge that down. Oops. Let's do... Oh my god, it's been so long since I've done a gradient map. Come on. Dip, 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 dip. There you are. Let me actually grab my color here. There you go. There's my base color. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Why are you black to black? You're supposed to be... I don't remember how to edit you. Oh, there we go. Alright, so there you go. So now I want to do... Did it... Wait. Do not keep the color... Oh, you have different colors between different pages? Why? When did that become a thing? And why can't I transfer you to this? Okay, here we go. Has that always just been a thing? I feel like I've done that before. Just have a reference open in the other page and just like copy it over. Also, this reference is huge. Jesus. I should have grabbed my small resolution one. Oh well, it's okay. I can just do this. Slowly see more and more of the ref as we go. There we go. Okay. Whew, goodness. Okay. So we grabbed the color we want. Now let's go to the gradient map. Oh, entrance. No, that's actually not what I wanted. This. There we go. So now can I use the color I want? Now can I? Oh my god. I have to go like all the way out. There we go. Okay, now I can select the color I want. Jesus. I guess it's on the wrong end here. Let me just swap these two. Oh, okay, never mind. It's just that one. Okay. Okay, I need to remember how to do this. So that's gonna be the white color. Then we need to start doing my other colors. There's a lot of colors going on. Maybe it'd be better if I did, not a gradient map, but just an overlay. That might be easier. Let me try that. Let me see how it looks. So let me switch to overlay. Just plop down this color. And then I want this color. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Can't even really see the difference between the colors, which I mean, I guess that's fine. Ow! My face. Alright, we should keep this normal. Like slightly transparent so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. So this color comes down to about here. Covers the top of my nose. And I need to color up this part of the ear. Okay, next color goes over my cheeks and back here. Oh my gosh, this is so cute! Can't get over how cute it is. Alright, so this is gonna be a little harder to see back here. Okay, I'm gonna worry about like the arms and everything later. I'm just gonna like do the face and then I'll do the wrist. Let's just color in all that. I need to fix that. There we go. Okay. Okay, doing good. We're doing good. Get the brown. And load my eyebrow dots. That's about the right spot. Actually, this one's a little bit off. Right about there. Okay. And then my brown little nose. Okay, I need to actually fix that up a little bit. Right about there. And then bring this side down to about here. There we go. We got a big old nose on this one. That's cute though. Cute little big old nose. Okay, so now let's worry about the arms. Let's see, so I've got basically all this color. And then like a little bit of white underneath. I'll leave that there. And then we got this color kind of on top. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Just like get rid of that little line. There we go. There's one arm. Let's just do the other arm here. Or was that supposed to be a hand? I'm just gonna make it an arm. It's an arm now. I also like how it keeps, you can see my hand over here like pressing buttons. Like it just looks like my arm is just raised all the time. No, that's just me pressing buttons. It doesn't get it all the time.
Coming.
Oh my gosh.
Cover your butt.
Nye! Nye, hello. Hello. Hello, Nye. Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. Ah! Hi. Oh, I brought my... Oops, I accidentally moved my OBS over. Lone Wolf Games. Hello. Welcome in. It's tea time. Everybody get your tea. Everybody got their tea? Welcome on in here. Support! Thanks for the support. I appreciate all of you. We're drawing... Oh yeah, I guess I can show you what we're drawing. We're doing a paint over. Oh my god! Win Tawny, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Cute art, thank you. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're doing a paint over of Ori and the Blind Forest. Here we go. I can kind of show you what we're doing here. It's a little messy here. I'll put on the black one because it's... There we go, black and white. So it's a little easier to see. Ow! Rude! Throwing things. Oh, so rude. Excuse me. But yeah, we're doing a paint over. Ow! Because we're gonna start playing this game soon on stream, and I wanted a picture to be able to show everybody when we're playing the game. I'm putting my character in place of Ori. Ow! Yeah, you can see the progress we've made. We're like halfway there. We're like halfway. I'm excited. I'm loving it so far. It's just a cute little brain. Cute little brain all snuggled up in Mama's arms. Let me go back where I was. Oh, there. And sketch. Yeah, right now we're just like coloring it in, and then I'm gonna do like color adjustments later. Make it all glowy and everything. How was your stream? Oh my god, I forgot. I have a shout out command. Sorry, my face is gonna break for a second. Out. Nine. Bus. Safe. Did I spell that right? I think I did it. You're playing Winds of Change. Ooh, how's that? How is that? Is it good? Is it a good game? Sippies? I'll make it a sippy. Oh, thank you for the sippy. Yeah, how is Winds of Change? Is it a good game? I think I saw like a trailer for it. Okay, like, let me get back to coloring here while we chat. You're honestly loving it, taking a 30-minute break to eat dinner? Ooh! Oh my god, it's like 3:30 here. I'm hungry though. I didn't eat a very large lunch. I'm actually quite hungry myself. Little beans there. Okay, I need to figure out how this leg is gonna be. I think this is like going this direction. So this is all going to be this color. I don't know if you'd actually even see this color here. I don't think you would. I don't think so. Then this will go like here. Yeah, I think this is all just gonna be the same color there. I think that's how that's gonna be. We'll do little beans right here. And then the tail. It'll probably have the white on the top. So let me just take this color. Start putting this in the bottom. Clean this off a little bit. There we go. There we go, that's good. That's some good stuff. Okay, oh right, my tail actually... I forgot my tail kind of goes like a little bit right here where the white goes away. And the darker colors kind of take over a little bit. Peekaboo! Hello, Shira! How you doing? How you doing today, Shira? We're doing a little paint-over of Ori. Because we're gonna start playing Ori in the Blind Forest soon. Once we finish Metopia and/or Mystery Dungeon. Cute rep, thank you! I spent so much time on it. Ridiculous. I put so much effort into it. Alright, let's get this tail. Alright, let me just blub that in. Blub that in. Ori, yeah, it's gonna be soon. I don't know how soon though, because I don't know how much we have left of Metopia or Mystery Dungeon. We technically finished the main story of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but there's so much post-game stuff that doesn't feel like it's over yet, you know? So I'm gonna keep going for that. It's cute, yeah. It'll be cuter once like I finish it up. It's kind of like it looks washed out right now because I need it to be so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's all the coloring. I guess I could do my like little scar, but you won't really see it. Maybe I need to do a darker color. There we go. Maybe you'll see it from there. Okay, so let me get rid of the ref. Ref, go away. We're going to bring up the base color probably. Alright, let me see how this looks as an overlay. Oh my gosh, you can't see anything. You can't see any of it. I mean, to be fair, he is supposed to be... Or he's like just basically a glowing ball of light. Even if we had markings, you wouldn't really see them. Maybe we can find something a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Exclusion. I'm a dark bean now. Oh my god, I love all these different things. Color might work. Color might work. Let me make another layer. I'm gonna save that, but I want to compare it against something else. Oh look, linear burn. That's just like regular color. That's like how my stone is actually colored. Yeah, color's not bad. I think I'll definitely need to do some touch-ups, make it match the you know, everything else a little bit better. I love how overlay's just like literally washed out. I think color might be the best. Because everything else is like, you know, too dark or too yellow. I kind of like hard light. I feel like it's too much though, it's too much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep color. Oh, let me get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Yeah, so we're gonna keep color, and then, okay, I mean, actually, there's gonna be so many layers going on here, because I'm, like, playing with stuff, so I don't exactly know what direction I want to go, and I don't want to mess it up. Alright, so we're just gonna, like, merge that down. There we go, and then we're gonna do a little color correcting. Da 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 da. Where are you? Color balance. There we go. Because Ori lets off a blue light. My character being, you know, hand colors doesn't work well. You vibe with this track? I know, isn't it great? It's like, yeah. Oh. Oh. It's such a good one. And the art too, yeah. I love Paintovers. I need to do them more often. Alright, let's see. Let's do... That kind of puts it in place a little bit better. Still no hat? I don't know how to do 3D things. I don't have a hat. I can't make a hat. We're not gonna have a hat as 3D. If I ever go back to 2D, we can have a hat. Alright, actually, I'm gonna do something else here. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna take the blue that's surrounding Ori, aka now me. And then I'm just gonna go like that. I think that works. Or maybe... No, I think color actually kind of puts it in place a little bit better. I don't know. Wait, I think I'm gonna actually go back to what I was doing before. Did I keep it or did I undo it? I undid it, didn't I? I did. Okay, well, I'll just do it again. Color balance. A little bit green, really blue. Perfect. And then I'm going to duplicate this whole thing again. Because I want to compare it. Color correction. Alright, color correction versus, just like a blue. There we go. Clipping mask. Blue color. Just like a light color. I feel like, actually, I do feel like my original one was better. Cool, okay. That's good. Good, good, good. Okay, so now we have that. So now I just need to go into a different area. So this is gonna be my... I'm just gonna put this below so I don't mess it up with anything. What's group 1? Group 1 is... Oh gosh, I have stuff all over the place here. There's my sketch. Okay, that'll help. Bring this up. What's this? Okay, so that's just the stuff I don't care about. Alright, so this is all going down there. I thought I put this... Wait, hold on. I got too many layers going on. I have no idea what's happening. There we go. Okay, now that's all good. Guess I don't need my rough up here anymore either. Alright, so these are the files or layers I'm working with. Alright, so I am actually going to put whiskers in. You're not going to see them very much though. But I'll still put them in. We'll do one. I'm just gonna take away the sketch. You're not gonna see the ones up here at all, but you will see the side whiskers. And they're gonna be hiding behind this hand, so I'll just erase that. There we go. So now we just need to hide the original Ori. Like, you know, his little antenna's poking out. So we're just gonna go back here. I'm gonna get my square brush. And we're just gonna hide it. Because we don't need him no more. We are a strong, independent, glowy thing. And we don't need no Ori. I'm just like trying to mimic like some of the brush strokes they did. Well, their brush looks a little bit more chalky than my square brush, but that's okay. The edits are gonna be small enough, it's not a huge deal. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Not super noticeable. Just hide all this up here. And a little bit there, and a little bit there. And there, his antennas are gone. Just like that. Obviously, I can kind of see them peeking out right there. I'm also going to just kind of bring in the shadow up here, because his antennas let off a light that illuminated the arm a bit more than it would be here. However, my ears go up this way and kind of illuminate some of that area. Let me just kind of bring some of that brightness up this way. Alright, that's good. This back here is going to be fine. The hand up here is fine. All this down here is fine. The last thing that would be edited is the tail. Let's just take this and just kind of bring that blue all the way across. Because this whole thing is going to be lit up. Yeah, that's looking nice. I like this. This is cute. You won't see the light back here too much, just because it's, you know, perspective-wise, you won't see it as much. So we're gonna keep that not as much. Just a little bit, though. It's peeking through just a tiny bit. And we got this nice red coming in. That's actually really cool. I like that. You're now working on a salmon-inspired fish keychain? Yes! I love salmon. Salmon's my favorite. Salmon is the best, and no one can tell me otherwise. Alright, I'm actually gonna take my smoothie brush. My little blendy blend. Do that. I want to get a texture brush. Let me look at my dry brushes. No. No, that's not what I want. Sketch brush? Is this? No, that's not what I want. But this one. No. Salmon! I love some salmon. Is this? Ooh. Okay, that's kind of like that texture I'm seeing over here. Alright, let's do it with this one. I don't know, I just love the texture that they had in this. So I'm just gonna try to bring some of it back. Alright, that's a little too bright. There we go. Oh yeah, let's bring that texture back. Yes! I'm gonna keep this. Oh god. I need my blendy brush. Blendy brush, come back! There's my blendy brush. Let me keep that kind of relatively smoothed out. It looks better smoothed out down there. Right, we're gonna go back up here though. This is where there's a lot more texture. Bring it back just a little bit. There we go. I am such a cute bean. Look at me. Just look at me. Alright, I still feel like my color isn't quite right. So... Gosh, she's just like, bye, Ori. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this layer. I'm going to... It's heckin' cute. Yeah, it's almost there. It's missing a little tiny something. We're gonna do this. We're gonna filter, blur, Gaussian. Bring out a little extra glowy glow. And I'm going to... overlay, maybe? Overlay's pretty good. Have I tried Splatoon? I have not. It looks cute. Why are you dinging at me? It looks cute, but I've never tried it. Alright, I'm gonna try to... Color balance is not where I want it. Color. Color be correct. Just be a gigantic... Just a wall of light. No shading, just a wall. Let's see... Oh my god, multiply is intense. Paint! Oh, the heckin' paint. See, I don't want to like get rid of my patterning completely. I mean, you can barely see it, so maybe it doesn't actually matter. You can still kind of tell it's me, though. I had an idea and then I lost it. Brain, come back. Brain, where did you take my idea? Come back. I had an idea. It was a good idea too. It was like I was like, whoa, that's a good idea. And then my brain was like, no thanks. I'm gonna toss this out the window. And now it's gone. What's I gonna do? Oh, wait. Was this it? Wait, I was just gonna get like a darker blue. Wait, was that the idea? And then I was just gonna do something. I don't remember what my idea was, guys. Basically just like wanted to make it tinted blue. But like not take away from that like bright glowiness. Oh my god, I love divide. Divide. There we go, that's it. That's what I want. Divide. I don't want any features. No eyeballs, not even a nose. Just light. I don't know, maybe I should just like give up on having a little bit of my character's color in there. Just like go full into nothing. Ooh, wait, it's also the wrong blue. Hold on. Hold on, wait. Thank you. Also the wrong blue. That might be another part of it. So if I make it the correct blue, would that help? I'm gonna do another edit, or another test here. I don't need the sketch. The sketch can go down here. So I like the little glowiness. Alright, so I'm gonna make another duplicate of this. That blue's really nice. It really is. So pretty. Alright, so let me get rid of that. It's not... Wait, are you not in the... Get in the group. Stay in the group. That way when I do this, I can see the difference. Okay, yeah. There we go. So now I want to do image adjustments, color balance. I want to like go lean hard into that. Shadows. This one, all the way. Okay, maybe that's a little too much. Maybe that's a little too much. Okay, mid-tones. Shadows. Okay, yeah, no, I think that's not what I want to do. Okay, I think I am gonna keep it... Like, you won't see any of my patterns, but I think that's better, actually. I think it's better this way. Is the right blue? Yeah, it's the right blue now. I think this is good. I think this is good. It's not like a huge change from the original. But like, it's more, you know, my character now. Actually, I might do one more little edit here. But this one I can just do with Liquify. I'm just gonna pull the fluff. Make fluff big. There you go, fluff is bigger. I like that. Glow. Original, fine. Original, fine. Original, fine. Okay, I think that'll work. It's not as dramatic of an edit as my other ones, but it works. That's also fine because I wanted to do a second edit. Surprise, there's gonna be more than one. I'm gonna open... This is from the, official character concept art for the game. That I just, you know, took. It's mine. So there is, like, you know, that's like the game, title, marketing thing. This is character concept. I wanted to do something with it. I don't know what, though. Oh, let me get my... Hello? Brush? There we go. Let me get my sketchy brush. Sketchy brush time! Oop, not full opacity. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna, like, rough out... Okay, rough out where the muzzle's gonna be after I make a background that's not so intense. So I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now I can see. Perfect. This one, the drawing on... Why are you not... Hold on. Why is it so... I didn't change this opacity, did I? No. Oh, it's green, or it's gray now, that's why. And, I know what I'm doing. I'm professional. I've done this many times. Alright, let's do this. Gonna bump this out because my muzzle goes out quite a bit farther. I'm trying to keep, like, you know, the general, like, round cuteness of it, though. The simplicity cuteness. I don't know, should I not have a mouth? He doesn't have a mouth. Do I need a mouth? Maybe I'll make this, like, more, like, go inward like his. I don't know, my mouth's, like, my muzzle's so big. Maybe I will have a mouth. Just like a little mouth, like that. Just like a little There we go. Eyeballs are gonna keep the same. But I will have little eyebrow dots. Same thing for as last time. We're gonna have little whiskers that probably won't really be visible. Because, you know. Kind of a white character with white whiskers. You're gonna be getting a drawing tablet soon? Ooh, that's always a good time. What tablet are you getting? Digital, there we go. It is 6-22 40 2. There we go. Say that file. You can't wait. Oh my god, yeah, it's always such a good time. Drawing tablets are so good. I love them. I want to have like a fluffy head, but I don't want to be too intense. Like that, maybe. Then I'm also going to make my ears kind of the same as last time. It's going to be wider up here. Not entirely sure yet. You think XP pen? Ooh. I don't think I've looked into that one too much. Then again, I haven't really been keeping too much with the overall tablet market. See, I got my tablet that I'm using right now in like 2013, 13, I think. And I've been using it since. And like, it's still running perfectly fine. So I haven't even like needed to look at the tablet market. Which is great. Means less money spending. It also means that, you know, I don't have, you know, the cool tech of today. But that's okay. It still runs beautifully. What tablet do I have? I have what's called a Cintiq 24 HD Touch. That's how you spell it, because I know Cintiq's kind of a weird word. It's a big honkin' boy. 24 basically means it's a 24-inch screen, you know, diagonally, so like this way. So it's a big boy. It's like 80 pounds. It's a big tablet. It's a big boy. But I love it. I love it a lot. And it's gotten a lot of use out of the years. Yeah, it's one of those tablets by Wacom. It's a screened tablet. It's really good. It's definitely not like it's not a beginner tablet for sure, but Wacom, yeah, it's a Wacom tablet. Alright, I need to keep these ears kind of the same. You're getting more of a starter one? Yeah, it's definitely Wacom makes great tablets, but they're more on the I guess depending on which one you get, but they're more on the expensive side generally. Yeah, it's definitely good to get like a different tablet to start off with, you know, to learn how it works, see if it's the right fit for you. So there's my ears. And honestly, most of everything I'm going to keep the same. The only other thing I'm going to change is the tail. Which is going to be bigger and longer. And then more thick at the base. There we go. That's good. That's a good one. Alright, so that's a good base. I'm just gonna tip it off right here. And I'm just gonna add a little fluffy fluff. There we go. So that's probably gonna be our tail. Let me just clean that off. Yep. I think that's good. And then, since I'm going kind of off of this one, I'm not even gonna bother trying to do the whole gradient and everything, because I just ended up making it, you know, the same blue-white scheme going on. So I'm just gonna go jump straight into painting over this. First, I'm just gonna take off the sides. And this is nice. It's a nice, easy gradient background that I don't have to worry about. There we go. Make all those extra things just disappear. I'm gonna make this just a little bit less less opaque. There we go. Let's see, actually, I have an idea. I'm just gonna cut him out of this blue background. Can I not just select it? Okay, well. Okay, fine, I'll do it this way. Oh god, that way sucks. Never mind, I'm not doing it that way. Alright, I'll do it this way. Where's... oh yeah, select subject. Select the subject, please. Thank you, thank you. Just going to cut. Get rid of that blue background. And voila. Now I can use him. Like, I can just, like, take him and, like, put him on any background I want. And that'll be a lot better. So I plan to use this one for, like, the YouTube thumbnails that I put together while I'm playing the game. That'll be nice and easy for me. Alright, first, you just kind of round this out. Did he actually have a nose in the game? I know this is just the concept art, so I know they probably changed stuff about it, but I don't think he has a nose. Like, not a big nose like that. There we go. Okay. Clean that off. Bring the shadow back in. There we go. I'm gonna kind of give him like a little shadow right here, kind of where the muzzle meets like the... Oh gosh, I don't know, like between the eye area. But yeah, that's pretty good. We're gonna take that black. I'm just gonna like... Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Give him like a little bit of a nostril. A little bit of a mouth. Someone's tooting their horn outside. How dare they? Sounds like it might be the trash people. How exciting. You're gonna leave for now, but you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a good day, morning, night, whatever it is for you. Thank you for stopping by. Aw, thank you for following me. Thank you. Let me clean this ear. There we go. Boop. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Let's get rid of that chunk. There we go. Okay. There's that tail. Perfect. I'll clean that top off a little bit. That looks good. I also need to make sure, like, at some point it's not, awkwardly transparent in the middle in places. That happens sometimes. Alright, let me get this tail. And define the fluff a little bit. Alright, let me clip off that tip. And do this. Trying to make sure that I press pretty hard when I'm in the middle, because I don't want this to be transparent at all. That's annoying. You know, you get the whole thing done and then you move it over a different bracket and you're like, oh, I didn't color it in all the way. There. Much better. Okay, so there is Fluffy Tail. You see, oh yeah, I took away that sketch and it's definitely sloppier on these edges. There we go. Okay, I think that might work pretty well there. Now let's just get the base colored in. I'm actually just gonna do this, gonna go behind it. Like that. And then I can just color in like this. So you gotta work smarter, not harder. Alright, now I can just take this and just kind of clip that off. Maybe blend it a little bit. Perfect. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna merge that back down. And we're gonna... oh, there's like a little bit of an awkward line right here. I'll clean that up. And there's also a tiny little bit right here that didn't get colored in all the way. There we go. Ah, that's all colored in. Okay. Overall, this is actually looking pretty good. We just still need to... here. Need to chop this little antenna off. Boop. I'm also gonna add like a little bit of a cheek on this side. I don't know, it just feels weird without like that little cheek over there. Okay, I'm also going to go behind this again and do a little fluff. I want to add like little cheek fluff, I think. I might take it away later, I don't exactly know yet. We add like little shading right here, so this kind of shows this is like away from the cheek that I just did. There we go. Okay, let's go back to the main one. We're gonna go like this. I'm just gonna kind of roughly paint in where the cheek fluff is. Right about there. I think right about there is good. And I'm just gonna color that in. Okay, there we go. It's kind of sloppy right now, but that's okay. Because we still need to shade this in and blend it all up and get it all pretty. Okay, I want to grab... it's just basically this color. Bring that in. And then kind of like bring it out onto the fluff too. Then we're gonna go back to our base color of the fluff. And just keep going back and forth until it kind of blends up. That's pretty good. Needs a little bit more. So let's go into like really bright white. I'm going like into the middle of some of these. And also kind of bring in this shadow. There we go, that looks good. Okay. Let's get the ears. Like at least the base of the ears going. Let's see, so I want the base of the head to go out this way. Get that colored in, and then the base of the ears are down here. Let me take away the sketch. It's always making sure how it looks without the sketch, because I don't want to accidentally make it look bad, you know. Shoop. Oh, let me cut that bit off. Don't need that little bit. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that's enough of the base that I can... Actually, no, there's one little bit more. Almost enough of the base, so I can just toggle it off. I just want to make sure I know where the inside of the ear goes. Where I kind of planned for this to go. Alright, now I can turn that off. And we can just kind of render up the rest and then it'll be good to go. Let me just start going in here with some shading. Let's see, I want like the tail to be shaded a little bit down here. I think that's pretty good. I want to keep it like more simple. I don't want to like render it too much, so that's gonna be good. I'm gonna maybe do like a little bit more, a stronger shadow like down the base though. Down through there. Maybe I'll bring that kind of up into here a little bit too. Just covering that part up. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, back to the face. We want this nice bright white. Kinda go around these edges. I'm gonna maybe like round this muzzle out just a tiny bit more. It's a little less blocky. There we go. Maybe cut that little tiny corner off. And cut this little tiny corner off. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think that's pretty good. Get the nostrils back in here. Trying to also like kind of figure out the lighting. I don't think it actually needs much. It just needs to be a little bit more defined right here. Just like that. So you can kind of see it's like a round shape there. I'm also going to give him a little bit of a light area right here for like a little, kind of an eyelid. I'm also going to just generally brighten this up over here. And I need to define the hair fluff that I just kind of blopped in here. Let me just kind of clean that up. Do a little bit of that shadow in here. And go like that. Just little fluffy fluffs. Oh, good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, next we are gonna do the ears. The ears, we're just gonna like blop in some shading down here. And do a little bit of blending that in. I'm gonna like lock in the clipping here. I'm gonna do like a nice thick bold line for the ear right here. Really define that space. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. We're gonna just like do a little bit of shading over here. And back here, we're gonna do the same thing. A little bit of shading. Not much though, not too much. I'm gonna turn transparency or clipping back off. Go ahead and color that in. fold this back up a little bit, make it not so transparent. Perfect. Alright, now I'm just gonna clean this ear up. Before we go in there and shade it. It doesn't feel like it fits quite as well as I want it to. That. Go. There we go. I'm gonna kind of like soften up some of these edges a little bit. Just a little smidge. Alright, I'm gonna turn the clipping back on. I'm gonna go back and start shading in some more. Alright, there we go. Alright, I think that's actually pretty good. Last thing I want to do. Actually, the last couple things I want to do. First, let me merge that all down. We're gonna add whiskers. Let me get my hard round brush. Make sure it's pure white. Good. Gonna go little lines. There we go. So there's a little whiskers. And with that, move that down. I'm gonna do duplicate. This one is just gonna be turned to pure white. Or actually pure blue, I guess. Hold on, let me go back down here. I'm actually just gonna do this instead. Do that. We're gonna grab the blue. We're just gonna do that. Actually, I want it to be maybe a light blue. Lighter blue than that. Like, kind of like that more turquoise-ish color. Alright, and then we're going to filter blur. Gaussian blur. There we go. Okay, that needs to be a little bit lighter. There we go. That's good. Alright, I want to make sure this is actually transparent, so let's see, what am I going to do here? I'm going to just do black, that should stand out. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's nice and fully transparent, actually. Let me take away the glow just to double check. Yeah, I don't see anything missing, so I think we're good. Oh, hi, Drew. Yeah, I think that was actually the last thing that we need to do. I think we're all ready for Ori and the Blind Forest now. I do like that. It's like a subtle edit. It's almost like I'm redesigning the character almost. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna save that. And oh, let me bring the whiskers back. There we go. Now I'll save it. And then let's take a look over here. Go to Twitch. See if anybody's online to raid. Oh, looks like Nightboss is actually back online. Let's go raid 9. Although 9's on here twice. Are they streaming? Or is my Twitch broken? I think they're streaming. Okay. Let's start the raid. I'm gonna send you guys back to 9. You guys are going to go back to where you came from. Alright, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you had a good time watching me draw some stuff. I will be streaming again tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. EST. We're gonna be playing Utopia. And I don't know how far we are to the end of the game. We're probably not even close with how the game's going. I don't know. I'm having a good time with it though. But I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.